Life Over Coffee. Conversations for Transformation.
Marriage Devotion number 14, a radical conflict resolution tip. The text of Scripture is Matthew chapter 7, verse number 5. Jesus said, "First take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye." A few years ago, I was counseling a couple who were angry with each other. During our counseling, I asked the wife what was wrong with the marriage. Without hesitation or skipping a beat, she gave me a long, clear, and detailed list of all the things that were wrong with her husband. There was no question about it. He was a failure. Because I like to play fair, I turned to the lady's husband and asked him about the state of their marriage. Without flinching or taking a breath, the husband gave me a list of all the things his wife had done wrong in their marriage. There was no question about it. She was a failure. Two people looking at the same thing had two completely different perspectives on how their marriage became such a dysfunctional mess. Not to be discouraged because of their impeccable memories about what was wrong with their marriage, I turned back to the wife and I asked her to give me a list of all the good things she appreciated about her husband. I asked the husband for a similar list regarding his wife. At that point, the most fascinating thing happened. Without warning and within seconds, both spouses were overcome with a severe case of amnesia. They could not think of anything. Because my combatants found themselves stuck in their self-imposed self-righteousness, I decided to take another angle to break the silence. I read Matthew 7, 3 through 5 about the log in their eye and the speck in their spouse's eye. I asked each spouse to list all the ways they had personally failed in their marriage. The one stipulation was that they could not add the word "but" to any of their reasons for their failures in the marriage. Their log list was to include all overt and less discernible offenses that they had inflicted on each other. As they were building their log list, I asked them to create a grace list. They were to write down all the good things they appreciated about their spouse and all the good things their spouse did in the marriage. Now, I want to say that they did what I asked them to do, but that was not the case. It is rare for any couple to take this challenge if stubbornness, unforgiveness, and other pride-related strongholds have laid claim to their hearts, as it had with this couple. The gospel is radical by itself, but it is even more radical when two people begin to practicalize it in their lives. What about you? Has the gospel transformed you? There are two ways to assess yourself. Number one, are you more aware of and more willing to identify your sin than the sin of your spouse? And then number two, are you more willing to be an encouragement to your spouse rather than a critic? Luke 6 says this is Jesus talking. "If you love those who love you, what benefit is that to you? For even sinners love those who love them. And if you do good to those who do good to you, what benefit is that to you? For even sinners do the same. But love your enemies and do good, for he is kind to the ungrateful and the evil." Let's take some time to reflect. If you want to transform your marriage, here are 4 things that you can do today. Number 1, start a log list that is about you. 2, start a grace list that is about your spouse. 3, meet with your spouse to confess your log list while asking for forgiveness. And then number 4, share your grace list while thanking God for His work in the life of your spouse. Here's a practical suggestion. Start identifying and communicating all the evidences of grace that you see in your spouse. As the Lord reminds you of His gracious work in your life and in the life of your spouse, especially your spouse, share those details to build him up or to build her up. Evidences of grace as you go around your home, observing your spouse, seeing them do things that are good. It is apparent if they do good, then what have they received that God does not give to them? God is obviously working in their lives, so identify it, isolate it, and share it with your spouse. This is Marriage Devotion number 14, a radical conflict resolution tip.
Thanks for joining us. Learn more and get access to other resources at lifeovercoffee.com.